What's up, Crim Heist? Welcome to another criminology educational video. And for today, we will be discussing the subject of fire technology and arson investigation. By the way, my name is Sean Francis San Diego, also known as the Professor. So before we jump into our discussion, please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the Professor and hit the notification bell for you to be updated for my next video upload. So for today, we will be discussing the classification of fire. So first on our list is the classification of fire based on its cause or base sa reason or dahilan kung bakit nagkaroon ng apoy. So first would be the natural or providential fire. So from the word itself, natural, it is a fire caused by natural cause or act of God such as humidity, sun rays, volcanic eruption, lightning, and any other things that is made by God or act of God or the reason behind the existence of fire is because of a natural cause or kumbaga ano lang siya, natural lang siya na nangyari. It's an act of environment or the nature itself. So, maaari natin siyang tawaging spontaneous heating, lightning, and radiation of sunlight. So, these are the three types of natural or providential fire. So, first, let's go to spontaneous heating. When we say spontaneous heating, it is the automatic chemical reaction that results to spontaneous combustion due to autoignition of organic materials, the gradual rising of heat in a confined space until ignition temperature is reached. So dito sa spontaneous heating, from the word itself, spontaneous, it is the continuous heating of a combustible material or a combustible matter. And therefore, if that combustible matter is exposed into continuous heating or active chemical reaction, and that combustible matter reach its ignition temperature or yung kindling point. So when we say ignition temperature or kindling point, ito yung point or temperature na dapat ma-reach ng isang combustible material for it to ignite or for it to burn. So yun yung tinatawag natin na spontaneous heating. Due to continuous heating, the combustible matter or combustible material reach its ignition temperature. That's why nagkaroon ng sunog or ng apoy. Next is lightning. So as we all know, sa lightning, it is a form of static electricity, a natural current with a great magnitude producing tremendous amperage and voltage. So as we all know, pag ang kidlat is tumama siya sa mga combustible materials, especially sa puno. So it creates fire. And yung sa mga forest fire, usually, nangyayari yan or nagsisimula yan or its cause is due to lightning. Lightning usually strikes objects that are better electrical conductors than air. Last one is radiation of sunlight. When sunlight hits a concave mirror, concentrating the light on a combustible material, thereby igniting it. So that's one of the cause of natural fire. So due to radiation of sunlight or due to the heat or due to the exposure to sunlight. Next is accidental fire. So, una na nating na-explain or na-discuss is a natural or providential fire, which is composed of spontaneous heating, lightning, and radiation of sunlight. Now, let's jump into accidental fire. So, from the word itself, accidental, it is the fire caused by human error, neglect, or imprudence. Electrical accidents in the form of short circuit, nandiyan din si arcing, sparking, and induced current. So let's go first to short circuit. So unusual or accidental connections between 2 points at different potential charge in an electrical circuit of relatively low resistance. So ito yung reason or isa sa mga types ng electrical accidents that causes fire. Next is arcing or arcing, the production of sustained luminous electrical discharge between separate electrodes, an electric hazard that results when electrical current crosses the gap between two electrical conductors. Next is sparking, the production of incandescent particles when two different potentials come in contact, occurs during the short circuits or welding operations. The last one is induced current. So induced line surge increased electrical energy flow or power voltage, or induced current, sudden increase of electrical current resulting the burning of insulating materials, explosion of the fuse box, or burning of electrical appliances. So sa induced current, ito yung parang overheating or parang na-over siya, hindi kinaya nung electrical wiring or ng fuse box yung electrical current na pinadaan sa kanya. Next is overheating of electrical appliances. So the increase of rising of amperage while electrical current is flowing in a transmission, resulting to damage or destruction of insulating materials, may be a gradual or rapid, internal or external. So usually ito rin yung mga cause kung ba't nagkakaroon ng sunog is due to electrical appliances. The last one is intentional or incendiary causes. So for intentional or incendiary causes, this fire caused by deliberate act of man or incendiarism. So ibig sabihin, intentional. So sinasadya. If preparations or traces of accelerants, plants, and trailers are evident in the fire scene, the cause of fire is intentional. So, paano natin malalaman if in a fire scene, paano natin siya makakategorize as intentional or incendiary fire? So, pag present daw tong tatlong to, the accelerant, the plant, and trailer. When we say accelerant, these are highly flammable chemicals that are used to facilitate flame propagation. So, when we say flame propagation, so pinag-aralan na natin yan, propagation of fire, on how the fire spreads from one place to another, from one combustible material to another. So, yung accelerants, ito daw yung ginagamit to aid the fire to spread quickly to from one combustible matter to another. For plant, these are the preparation or gathering of combustible materials needed to start a fire. So, kumbaga sa plant, ito yung buto. Dito magsisimula yung sunog. While the trailer, it is the preparation of flammable substance in order to spread the fire. So, kung si accelerant para mas mapabilis yung pagkalat ng apoy, si plant para magsimula ang apoy, si trailer naman, ito naman yung nag-aid or in preparation to spread the fire from one combustible material to another. Now, let's go to the classes of fire. First is Class A. When we say Class A, it is the fire in which burning fuels are composed of normal combustibles, such as wood, paper, fiber, draperies, and trash. So usually, si Class A is composed of solid combustible materials. So si Class A, solid combustible materials. And its extinguishing agent is water or water fog. So it is very important for us to determine what type of fire or what class of fire it is and what is the extinguishing agent. So for class A, lagi nating tatandaan, solid combustible material and its extinguishing agent is water or fog. Next is class B. For class B, it is the fire in which burning fuels are composed of flammable liquids. So yun na agad yung keyword. Class B is flammable liquids such as gasoline, kerosene, cleaning fluids, grease, and alcohol. So this class of fire must be smothered or to be extinguished, it should be deprived of oxygen. Hence, foam extinguishers and carbon dioxide or CO2 may be utilized as an extinguishing agent. So again, class B is flammable liquids and the extinguishing agent is foam extinguishers and carbon dioxide. Now let's go to Class C. Class C, it is the fire in which starts with live electrical wires, equipments, and electrical appliances. So Class C, for its keyword, ang fire na ito ay nanggagaling sa electrical appliances or electricals, any electrical thing. So mga, kumbaga, mako-consider natin to as electrical fires. So it is commonly known as electrical fire. And this class of fire can be extinguished by non-conducting agents such as carbon dioxide and dry chemicals. So si class C, it came from electrical appliances or electrical wires. So this is commonly known as electrical fire and it can be extinguished by non-conducting agent such as carbon dioxide and dry chemicals. Now let's go to class D. This class of fire are rare and usually occurs in manufacturing facilities and composed of combustible metals. This can be extinguished by using dry power, ABC chemical, baking soda, or sand. So usually, si Class D, these are combustible metals. So kung si Class A, solid combustible materials, Class B, flammable liquids, Class C, electrical appliances or electrical wires, si Class D is combustible metals naman. And its extinguishing agent are dry powder, ABC chemical, baking soda, or sand. Next is Class K. So this is the last one. These are fires that are composed of kitchen products. So yun naman si Class K. These are composed of kitchen products. So thank you very much, and I do hope that you learned a lot from this video discussion. So if you love this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell for you to be updated for my next upload. Thank you very much.